so you've got your roller, your dumbbells, and mini band. Not sure if I'll use it all, but let's just see what we go with. All right, breath in. Exhale, roll down. Tummy in and roll up. Again, breath in. Exhale. And coming up. Right, and one more. Exhaling down. And coming up. All right, stepping wide feet, stretch up and over. And bring it back. Other side. And then back. All right, so go 8, 7, 6. So we're going to do like little mini circuits. So it will be totally a whole body workout, upper body, lower body and abs. For those with the shoulder injuries, just be wary and use light weights. One more each side. And release. Take the feet wide. Okay, so I just want you to squat down to the floor and come up. So just get a little bit of warming up through those hips. And 2. Just get down as deep as you can. 3, 4. We're going to do 2 more. 5 on 6. Stay down. Turn your toes forward. So the knees are bent. And then just straighten. And as you straighten the legs, drop the crown of the head to the floor. Back into a squat. You don't need to go too deep. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Let's do 2 more. Bend. Straighten. 1 more. Bend and straighten and slowly rolling up. Bring your feet back in. Okay, you're going to walk out into a plank. Breath in. Exhale, coming down. Walk out into your plank. All right, so I want you to start on your knees. Just pull back. So get your toes curled under. Flexed. Come forward. Pop yourself up into an up stretch. Okay, come forward into your plank. I want you to lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Do a cobra. Come back up. All right, push up into your plank and then pull your bottom hips back. All right, from there, lift your hips up so you're into your up stretch. Come up really high onto your tippy toes. Roll yourself forward into your plank. Roll yourself all the way down to the floor. Someone trying to get in. All right, push back up into your plank. And moving back onto your hands and knees. Yep. Okay, so coming back here. Yep, keep those toes curled under. Lifting yourself up into your up stretch. Rolling forward into your plank. Lowering yourself all the way down. Push back up into your plank. And hips back. All right, hips up to the ceiling. So in your up stretch, rolling forward. Lower yourself down. Cobra. Come back up. Plank. And pull your hips back one more time through. Up stretch. Roll forward into your plank. Lowering yourself down. And cobra. Down, and just move yourself back into rest position. Okay, holding it there. All right, coming onto your hands and knees. All right, so I want you to go into an angry cat. Happy cats go angry. Happy again. Angry. And happy. Do 2 more. Angry. Happy. And 1 more. Angry. Happy? All right, so I want you to go angry again. Hold the angry pose. Step your right foot forward. Let your back go flat again. So you're into your happy cat. Then go angry again and take that leg back. Stay angry. Left foot comes forward. Let the back release. Get angry again and take the leg back. So the only time you flatten your back is when your foot is forward. So right foot forward. Let the back relax. Get angry again, take it back. All right, left foot forward, let the back relax. Angry again, let your foot back. We're going to do 1 more each side. Right foot forward, let the back relax. Go angry again, foot back, Left foot forward. All right, let the back relax. Go angry again and back. All right, I'm going to get you to bring a dumbbell in front of you and your foam roller in front of you. All right, now bring your right foot forward. Still just doing a little bit of loosening up. So I want you to flex that left foot, squeeze that glute and tuck. Hand up. All right, reach up and over. And come back. Lean into it a little bit more. Now reach back behind you. I just try and tuck slightly. I don't want this to go into your lower back. I just want you to feel it in front of that left hip. And release. Take the leg out to the side. Lean into it. And tuck. And bring it back. Take that foot forward again. Grab your roller, okay? So we're just going to get a bit of thoracic movement, loosening up through the thoracic spine. So keep that glute squeezing. Twist to your right as far as you can. Come back to centre. Now, if you're squeezing that glute, there should be no movement through the hip. Twist to the left. Centre. So the movement's coming from the rib cage for 8. With each twist, try and go a little bit further and breathe out as you twist. 6 more. 6. 5, 4, keep squeezing that glute, 3, 2, 1, release, roll it down, grab your dumbbell. Okay, so you're going to go into a halo. So you're going to go around one side, take it back to the front, then the other. So we're going to do 10. So go 10, keep squeezing that glute. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the dumbbell down. Bring hands down in line with that right foot and lift up that left knee. Okay, so I want you just to step that left foot in and take it back. Right, so go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, adding on to that one, I want you to bring the left leg in, sit down onto that left glute, lift back up and take it back. Okay, so it's in, sit down, up and back. Bring it in, sit down, up and back. 3. All right, I am going to add on to this, and you don't need to do it. All right, so stay with that for the moment, or you can bring that leg all the way through and put the bottom down and take it back. So you can just bring it in, sit down, or you can bring the leg through. All right, let's do 6 more. 6. No, I'm telling you to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 1, bring it back, drop to that left knee, take the right leg back. Ready to do all that on the other side? Left leg forward, squeeze that glute. So remember, stay with what suits you. Don't be trying to put the leg through if you can't do it. Just stay with get used to the movement of bringing the other leg through, sitting your bottom down. All right, squeeze that glute. Reach up, over. It's all building, and it gives you something to aim towards. I hope you've got other goals in life. Come on. Lean forward into it. Reach back. And release. Take the leg out to the side and lean into it. And bringing it back. Okay, that leg comes forward again. You're going to grab your roller, hold it down in front of you. So really important you squeeze that right glute really tight. Keep that tuck. Twist left as far as you can, back to the front. Twist right. All right, let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop that down, grab your dumbbell. So you've got halo. So you go round the back of the head in one direction and then the other. Right, 10. Keep squeezing that glute. So we're keeping the hips as still as we can. So we're stretching that right hip flexor, but we are using core and shoulders. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. 1. Pop that out of the way. So you've got your hands down in line with that foot. Okay, so we are going to step that right foot in. 1. Now, notice a couple of people at the moment with shoulder injuries. If I do a plank today, please either stay on your knees or come down onto your forearms and do a hover. 2, 1. All right, so next one. Come in, sit that right bottom to the floor. The hands go back to the floor as you take that leg back. Okay, so if you can't do the step through, this is where you're going to stay. 3, 4. You're going to do 2 more of these, and then you can try the next one. You might have one side you can do it on, and the other you can't. So just work with your body. All right, so to get you, just remember you've got to lift up that left hand. Take that leg through. And if you're really tight through the hips, it's not going to happen, so don't stress. We'll get you there. 2, 3, 4. Since when we come back, I'm going to start introducing a lot of release work into the classes. That'll loosen you all up. And 1 more. Through and back. Take that left leg back, drop to your knees, and pull back. Alrighty. I want you to now take it behind you. So let's just loosen up through the thoracic a little bit more. So get it just below your shoulder blades. If you have neck or shoulder problems, please support your head. Otherwise, you can bring your hands out straight. And I want you to reach back. Inhaling. Exhale. Go up. So remember, neck problems or anything, I want you to support that head as you go back. Come up. All right, let's do 6. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. 3. 2 more. And 1 more. We're going to move down a little bit so it's under that the shoulder blades or bra strap area. Same thing. Reach back and curl. Don't make the movement too fast or you'll have your roller slipping out from under you. 3. Let's do 3 more. Remember, if that neck's feeling it, you must support your neck. 2 more. Last one. And release. Okay. I'm going to stay with the thoracic, but this one's a bit of a quad stretch as well. I'm going to show you it from behind so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so to start with, I've got my top knee, my right knee resting on the roller. I'm then going to reach back and grab my bottom foot so it's in a quad stretch. All right, so from there, I'm going to roll forward on the roller, and then I'm going to tip backwards. I'm going to roll forward, and I'm going to tip backwards. Okay, so go 8, pull it back. 7, now keep that right shoulder really open. 6, push that right shoulder back. 5, 4, So you'll feel this through hip flexors, quads, front and shoulder. 2 and 1. Let's swap that to the other side. I think I might face you this time. Okay, so my left knee's on the roller. You're going to reach back with that left hand, grabbing that right foot, and roll forward and tip backwards. 2, tip back. 3, 4, keep your knee on the roller as you go back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10 and release. Okay, 1 more. Come down onto your hands and actually come up here for those who can, and then I want you to roll out, and then you're going to lift one arm, lift the other arm, and rolling back in. So you just roll out to wherever you can. Roll the roller out, lift, lift, rolling it back in. Keep going with that while I grab my timer. Roll out, lift one arm, lift the other arm, and come back in. Do 2 more. And you don't want to settle on 60 seconds, do we? And come back in, do 1 more. All right, rolling out, lift one arm. So when you're in this position, you're not looking up ahead or anything. You want your eyes to fall. Lift one arm, lift the other arm, and bringing it back in. Pop your roller out, weight. All right, you're ready to work. That was warm up. Grab your dumbbells. Come up standing. So each circuit, I'm going to do an arm one, a leg one, and then a ab one. All right, 10 seconds to prepare, and we are just starting with a bicep curl. All right, you've got 5 seconds. So I'm working on 45 seconds, and go. So remember, shoulder injuries, look after them. When we do shoulder work, stay light. With your bicep curl, it's really important you lengthen the arm all the way out, so you get the good contraction of the muscle and then the lengthening. Try not to let the elbows slip back behind you. You want to keep them forward. Now I'm going to give you 2 options when we go into the squat, where to hold your weights. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Now you can just take your feet hip width apart. You can either hold your weights at the side or on your shoulders. Okay, going in 4, 2 and 1, squat. So push through the heels. So light on your toes. I want you to really push up through the heels, engage the back of the legs, engage the glutes. You're working the front of the thighs. Anyway, all right, you are halfway. So next we're going to go down into a hover. So we're on our forearms. Remember, you can be on your knees, which takes a little bit of the pressure off your core, your back, your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and weights down. All right, so we are just going to do a hold hover, which I know people don't like, but into position. So knees if you like. Now try not to have your hips sinking to the floor, and they don't want to be up here. So just soften them, drop your hips slightly, and then tuck the tailbone. So we're going to do a second round of that, but with a slight variation on each of the moves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up standing. So this time you're going to do a twisting bicep curl. So start with the palms turned in, twist it up. When we go into the next squat, we're going to add a shoulder press into it. So be mindful with your weights that you choose. So even when you're standing here just doing the front of your arms, switch on your core. Try not to lock out into any other part of your body. Your knees are soft, not bent, but soft. You can do a little tuck of the tailbone, which will engage a bit more core. Keep drawing navel through the spine and keep shoulder blades back and down. All right. If you can, I want your weights to your shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to squat and press. All right. So you're going to squat and press. All right. Now, even though we're going for time, I'd still like these movements controlled. Inhale down, exhale as you up and press those arms up. So we're back into a hover, but we're going to alternate lifting the leg this time. Remember, push through the heels. You've got 10 seconds. All right, so if you want an easier option here, hands and knees, extend the leg back. Up here, lift, lift. The core tight. Remember to tuck your tailbone. You're halfway now. Five, three, and one. Come back up standing. All right, I'm going to do a shoulder one this time. So we're going to do a side race. So grab your light weights if you've got a shoulder injury. So that's the beauty. If you're in a position where you've got more than one set of dumbbells, you're really fortunate because you can play around. But I would rather you use no dumbbells if using the dumbbells forces strain on any other part rather than your shoulders. You don't want to feel it in your neck, your back. You just want to feel a muscle burn in the shoulders. With that, I'm happy. 10 seconds. 5, 2, and 1. Wide stance. All right, hands are straight down. I'm just going to squat, step as you can. Try and get to the floor if you can. No stress if you can't. Down. Inhale down, exhale up. Try to keep your chest up with this one. Try not to let the knees roll in. So knees are open. So we get a lengthening through those inner thigh muscles. We're in a hover again after this. Promise I'm not going to make you do hovers the whole session though. 10 seconds. 2, 1, weights down. Okay, so come into your hover, and what I want you to do is tip the left hip to the floor, right hip to the floor. That can be done from knees as well. So tip left, tip right. So your feet will be twisting on the floor. Again, if you want to be on your hands and knees, you can do one side now with extending right arm, left leg. And then in the next round, you can do left arm, right leg. Just always make sure We're even. We're going to do a slight variation again. It's all going to incorporate shoulders though, so keep that in mind when you choose your weights. All right, back up standing. So your side raise is going to be slightly forward now, so a little bit of a diagonal V raise forward. Breathe out as you lift. Remember the core, so you can soften your knees, you can do a little tuck of the tailbone and navel through to spine. You've got 20 seconds. Four, two, and one. Wide legs again, so this time you'll come down. When you come up, we'll add an upright row. So double shoulder. Down. Stand tall before you do your upright row. Make sure you're all the way up. Bring those elbows up with your hands. This time next Saturday, you'll be here with me. Well, most of you anyway. Those who aren't, we're still Zooming. So we'll see you on here. You might just have a bit more noise and complaining. 4, 2, and 1. Come down. All right. You're going to be kind. We're going to do a side hopper. Remember, you can be on your bottom knee, but we're only going to do 22 seconds each side. So that's what I mean by being kind. So if you think you can do a full straight leg hopper, give it a go. All right, let's go. Now, so I'll pause it when we swap sides so we don't lose any time. I'm so thoughtful to you all. All right, stop. Swap sides. Actually gave you 5 seconds longer there, just an extra bonus. All right, come back up so I can give you an extra 5 here. So we're going to, don't stop at the beat. I'm going to give you that extra 5 seconds. I can't be imbalanced. I've got to work with balance. I've got to be the same. All right, ignore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can stop. All right, come back up standing. We're going to do a tricep set. Dumbbells. All right, so we're going to do an overhead tricep. So if you can only use one dumbbell, grab it on each end. All right, good to go. Now, so up, go down the back of your head, up, down the back of your head. So this first set is full tricep movement. The second set is going to be a halfway up movement, so a bit more intense. Breathe out as you lift up. All right, we're going to do a lunge next. So just a stationary lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down. Okay, take your right leg back. So we're going to do partial full movement, partial pulses down. All right, in 3, 2, 1, hold it, pulse it now. Keep going. 4, 3, back to full movement, 2 and 1 now. Again, think about pushing through the heel of that left foot to drive yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Right. So full movement, first 15 seconds. Go. So torso slightly tipping forward, driving up through that right heel now. 3, 2, stay there, pulse. 5 seconds. All right, back to your full movement now. Now I am going to do a plank for the next ab one. So that's on straight arms. Either stay on your hands and knees or come down onto your forearms. All right, pop your dumbbells aside. Now I'm just going to work one side, okay? So you're going to come into your plank. I want your knee to drive in, take it across, take it back, then it goes back. So it's in, drive it across to the other side. So if you're on your hands and knees, I would just cross it to opposite elbow and extend. All right, you've got 45 seconds on one side. Starting now, right leg in, twist it to the left, back and all the way back. In, twist, center, back. Twist. So you're into the right elbow, then to the left elbow, right elbow and back. That's right, back. Left, right, back. All right, Mike, you've got 15 seconds. That was easy. All right, but we are going to do the other side once we've done our triceps and legs again. 2, 1, to your knees. All right, back up standing. We are in our tricep position again. Come down the back of your head with one dumbbell or both. We're just going to come halfway up. So if something's not comfortable for you, go back to one of the prior exercises that was and repeat it. Biceps are always a good fallback if you have a shoulder injury. When you're here next week in front of me, I can tell you something else to do right there and then. There's no need to stop. That might be a reason why people don't want to come back, because you can't rest. 10 seconds and we're into our lunge. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring it down. All right, take that right leg back. You're going to do a hammer curl when we drop to the bottom. So come down, hammer curl, release, stand up. So you hold for your curl, then up. I'm still going to do the pulses in between where you won't worry about your hammer curl. Stay there now, pulse it. Driving through that left heel. 3, 2, 1. Do a hammer curl, release and up. You've got 4 seconds. Change sides. All right, turn the arms out to an external bicep curl. Chest is open. All right, so down, curl, release and up. All right, stay there, pulse. You've got about 5 seconds till we start again. All right. Curl, release and up. 3, 2, 1. All right, so you're into that plank or whatever option you took before, and you're going to drive that left knee in to the right elbow, back to the left and back. All right? So drive your knee in, left elbow, cross to the right, back to the left and back. Cross, back, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. All right, you've got about 12 seconds. Left, right, left, back. To your knees, pull back. All right, come back up standing. Jeez, time's flying. Okay, so I want you to do a wide row. Okay, squeeze it up. Good to go in 8 seconds. So tip forward, so you're not rounded. Push your chest out, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze those elbows up with control, especially on the way down. Okay, the next leg one's a kind of nicer one, and it involves a bit of a stretch as well. You've got 10 seconds, and we're going to put 1 dumbbell down. Dumbbell. All right. It's saying we're finished, but that's not correct. All right. So what you're going to do next one, I want you to side lunge, elbow up. So when you go up, get a little bit of a twist, bring it in and back. Okay? So side lunge. Left elbow goes up, just do that one side. Lift that elbow. Keep the palm turned in towards that right leg or foot. Squeeze it up so you can get a tiny little bit of rotation. Ten seconds and we will do the other side straight away. All right, swapping sides. Now to the left. And 2, 1, go. Over, release. Keep going, you have got 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Come down onto your back. All right, easier option. Knee in. Oops, okay. Otherwise, we're going into crisscross. Okay, my favourite go. So start off twisting your elbow to the knee. As you get into the movement a bit more, try to think about lifting your armpit towards the knee. No, that won't happen, but I want you to aim that. want you to try and activate that movement. You're over halfway already. Seven, 3, 2, and 1. Back up standing. Okay, grab your lighter dumbbells this time, because I'm changing the back exercise. I want you to do a reverse fly. And I know you can do it with the heavier dumbbells, but I don't want that jerky movement. I want a slow movement up, focus on the squeeze, and an extra slow movement down. Okay, when we use heavier weights, we tend to throw the arms up. All right, go when I press start. Now, up, squeeze, then release down. So you can even do this without dumbbells and you will still work. Breathe out on the lift. Controlling the movement, up and down. All right, I'm changing the leg movement. Take your right leg back behind you. So you're going to tip forward, row, release and up. Now I'll let you take, if you want to go heavier with this one, you can. All right, so tip forward, row, release, stand all the way up. Make sure you come all the way up. We tend to only come up 3/4 of the way with that one because we're so keen to get back down again. And I want you to make sure you stand tall. All right, you've got about 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. 2, 1, tip forward, row, release, stand all the way up. All right, you've got about 10 seconds. That little rest at the bottom. 3, 2, and 1. Hit the floor again. Grab one dumbbell. Okay, so I'm changing up this move as well. Legs are straight. Stretch the arms back behind you. Roll up, bring in one knee, down, and then you'll do the other knee. Easier option, just take your hands behind your head. Curl, curl, okay? So we do have an option for everyone. All right, good to go now. So if you can't come all the way up, that's fine, you're still working your abs. Again, though, I want the movement slow and controlled. There's no race here. Get about 15 seconds. Two and 1. All right. Come back up standing now. I do want you to use lighter or dumbbells. We are on the home stretch. Once you go forward, side down, side, forward, down. Okay? Forward, side. So again, I've chosen for you to go lighter. You may be able to go a bit heavier than your lighter weights. but you get the more controlled movement. You execute the movement much more thorough. So you're keeping your shoulder blades back and down. Your neck is long. Look straight ahead. So when the arms come forward, so your core going up, working into the back as we open those arms out to the side. So engage those shoulder blades down. All right, pick up heavier weights for your left one if you want to. Right leg, go back as far as you can. You've got a halfway in lunge. Sink down into it. Step that foot in halfway, lunge back and get deeper. So when you step back, get deeper into the lunge. It's only halfway in. Your torso is tipping forward, but you still have a straight back, always a straight back, unless I tell you otherwise. All right, you've got 20 seconds. And we're going to go straight to the other side. Now the next round of this is a little bit nastier again, but that will be your last standing one. 2, 1, all the way in. Okay, so you're going to take your left leg back. Get deep into that lunge. So you come halfway in. When you step back, you get deeper. Halfway in, step back, get deeper. This kind of workout's good because no one part gets too sore in a period of time because we're changing all the time. But you're still working everything just as hard. Maybe harder because it gets time to rest in between sets and you might make the movements more quality. 10 seconds. But it is a higher intensity workout. Good fat burning workout. All right, come down, hit the floor. Grab one dumbbell. Okay, so what I ideally would like you to do is up, press, side, side, go back down. So otherwise you can just stay up, side to side press, okay? You can't do the roll up. All right, so there's 3 parts. So up, press, side, side, control the movement down. You've got a dumbbell, the control should be easy. Hold it, down and reach back. Up, press, side, side, center it, sink slowly. Up, press, side, side, center it, sink slowly. Side, side, center it. Side, side, center it. Center it. All right. Back up standing. All right. Grab those dumbbells again. Okay. Nasty. Sorry, hold it out there. 3 lowers right arm, 3 lowers left arm. We'll keep repeating that for 45 seconds. If you need to change it and do a hold it from up there, you can. Right, 1, 2, 3. Change the other side. Remember your core. Really important. Use your core. Soften your knees. Scoop your abs. Tuck your tailbone. 2, 3. You're over halfway already. That's gone quick. Shoulder blades are back and down. Core tight, navel through to spine. Use your core to help you lift heavier. All right, this will be the last one each side. Make sure you do the other sides equal if you're not. 3, pick up those heavier dumbbells. All right, lunge back with your right leg. Cross into a curtsy, back behind you. Just the one side, yep. So you stay, you don't come all the way up out of working that left leg. So sink into the reverse lunge, sink into the curtsy lunge. So that left foot stays facing forward. You can tend to cheat a little bit with curtsies and put yourself on an angle. That foot's facing me. 7, 6. Step it in. All right, you got the other side. So come back into your reverse lunge. Sink into it. 2, 1. Cross. Back, straight back. Tummy is in. Working through right glute. Stabilizing through that right glute. Now I'm going to come into a hover next. It's our last one. If you don't want to do a hover, just come onto your back and go to tabletop and do slow, really slow leg extensions. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Pop your dumbbells close by because we're coming back to them. All right, for those who are going to do a hover, once you're down, now remember you can stay on your knees if you want, but I want you to extend the arm, side, bring it in, then you will do the other side, bring it in, okay? 45 seconds. Starting now. So extend, sweep it to the side, pull it in. Extend, side, in. Keep your core tight. Try to have as little swing from side to side when we change. There will be a little bit, but keep yourself as solid through the centre as you can. All right, you've got about 12 seconds. Since we did so much mobility, stretchy type stuff at the beginning, I'm doing less now. Hold to your knees, pull back. All right. Come onto your back with your heaviest set of dumbbells. All right. You're going to do a couple of minutes of chest presses or flies, okay? As I put you through various movements. So a chest press, your elbows are wide, your palms are facing towards your feet, and you press up and you drop the elbows down towards the floor. All right, so we're going to go with a bridge. So I want you to bridge, chest press, release down. Okay, go bottom up, press, release down. Bridge. So make sure each movement is on its own. We're not combining the bridge with the chest press. So you bridge, you chest press, you drop the arms, you drop the bottom. Stay up. Hold it for 10 seconds in your bridge. We're just going to hold it here for a chest press. If you need a rest, you can drop your bottom. Elbows to the floor, press up. So just, you're not resting the back of those arms to the floor. It's a light touch and press. Light touch, press. Now, I want you to tuck your tailbone up, so activating those glutes even more, and draw your navel through to your spine. Getting your core working, you're supporting your back as well. Getting strong glutes, strong core, you're looking after your back. Two, one, keep your left arm up straight, bring your left leg to tabletop. All right, so actually, do I want the other one? No, I want the other one, right leg tabletop. Okay, so do a left side bridge, right arm press, down, down, like we did in the beginning. Bridge, press, down, down. Going. If you need to put down the weight, you can, but see how you go. There's not long to go. 2, 1. Let's change sides. So right arm stays up, left arm drops, and we're going to, as we lift up into that right glute bridge, we're going to press, so lift, press left arm, down, down. So bottom, arm, arm, bottom, up, down, down, up, down, down. Working right glute. Keep going. 2, 1. Palms facing each other, tabletop. All right, so we're going to do a fly as we extend one leg. All right, go. Fly, extend the leg. Now focus on, I don't even mind if you don't do the legs because I want the focus to be on your arms and lengthening out the arm. I like the flies because they stretch through the front of the shoulders if done correctly and the chest muscles, especially if you're on the roller because you can get that little bit of extra movement. So lengthen the arms. If your weights are too heavy, your elbows will probably be bent, so go lighter. Inhale, open, exhale, bring it in. We're going to pop the weights down after this one. Weights down. Okay, so I'm moving into some stretching ab movement. So I want you can have your head down, pull that left leg in, stretch, stretch, change, stretch, stretch. If you want to have your head up, you can. If you need to support your head with one hand, you can use the other hand to stretch, one hand to support. All right, you've got about 10 seconds left of this, and then we're going to hold it in a hamstring stretch for just about 10 seconds. 5. All right, hold one leg in, head to the floor. Oh, that's decided to stop, so don't worry about it. We'll just let go. Flex and point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg. Pull it across your body, keeping that shoulder down. Bring it back. Now bending up the knee that was on the floor, cross that leg, pull it in for a glute stretch. I didn't mention left or right, so just make sure you work the same side for those 3. Okay, release. Let's do the other side. Bring that other leg up. All right, point and flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bend that leg. Go across your body. Release, bringing it back into a glute stretch. Pull those knees in. All right, I'll go quick now because I know we are done. Release, roll onto your tummy. Always important, we haven't done really much for the lower back, so just Tuck your elbows in. I just want a half cobra. So keep your forearms, your elbows on the floor. Push into the floor. Engage those shoulder blades, the upper back, and release down. So it's lengthen, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, press up. So it's really important to get that neck long, your shoulder blades together and down your back. Pushing into the floor gently as you press up. Let's do 3 more. 3. Inhale. 2. 1. Now you can stay with that, or you can do 5 cobras just to finish off this session. 2. 3. Be careful with your cobras too. It kind of sticks in that lower back. Please let me know, and I'll give you ways to alleviate that. You can also try a tiny little tuck at the tailbone, which will stop you coming up too far. All right, push up and back. All right, reaching those fingertips forward, bottom towards the heels. Come up standing. Chest opening, always finish with the chest opening. We're in this position so much through the day. Do this all through the day. Whenever you think about it, if you're sitting at a desk, get up, do a chest opening. Use a doorway to keep those muscles stretched and open. Release halfway side, chin to chest, roll down. If you want to do more stretching, get onto the website. There's a whole stretching video there. Roll up. 27 minutes of it. Thanks, everyone. I'll see whoever's coming next Saturday. I'll see you then. Yay. Okay, can you unmute yourselves, please? If you want to talk to me, that is.